All right. So also the song that you made, for a while now, people make allegations of Soulja Boy doing a lot of coke. Like even Fabulous said in the song "Coconuts are rock, call me Coca Loso, pretty boy swag, never coke my nose though."
He dissed my Fabulous dissed him.
Right, but it was in the
See
song.
that?
It
Like,
was in
how
the
many
song.
niggas gonna diss him and embarrass
It was
him?
in the
Like,
song,
what?
but
I didn't even know that.
it was a while back, right? It was in the song, and he had said that, and that's when 50 Cent had. I don't know if you remember, 50 Cent had like jumped in it and said, "Leave this kid alone." That was a couple years
Yeah,
ago.
50 Cent don't fuck that nigga like that no more now.
Okay, no more.
50 Cent wouldn't do that shit again.
Right, and so
All right.
it was actually a freestyle he did. I think he did on Funk Master Flex. I may be mistaken.
Who freestyle?
So Fabulous was freestyle.
Oh, and that's when he said that.
Right. I believe. I do believe it was on the Funk Master Flex. So the whole time about the Soulja Boy and Chris Brown fight, did you believe that at all, or did you just know
The Chris Brown him fight?
Right.
I believe my brother was hyping up for more publicity. That he know how to get himself in the fucking media. That's a fact. He always been good at getting himself in the media. Yeah, everybody in here agree with that.
Right.
But and Chris Brown was just vulnerable enough, because I don't want to diss Chris Brown. I don't know him. He don't know me. He was vulnerable enough to respond. Chris Brown. He one of them hype. He one of them hyped up light skinned niggas. Like, really? Who you? He gonna see you about this shit. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And then I'm pretty sure he finally got it in his head. Like, man, this nigga really want to fight. Because he said he tried to fight him in a private gym and shit like that. And then wait, what was the question?
Yeah.
Oh, did I believe it?
Right.
I believe my brother wanted it, and I believe Chris Brown never did. Yo, let's be real. You think Chris Brown scared this nigga? I think Chris Brown ain't scared this nigga. That nigga, Chris Brown don't need no money. Chris Brown don't need that embarrassment. Because here's the thing. Everybody say put the guns down, put the hands up, right? But for celebrities, if you lose a fight in front of the world, what you gonna do? You gonna want to shoot that nigga. You gonna want to put a call in. Like, come on now. You really, every show you do, you got beat up by that nigga. You ain't hard no more, nigga. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So, yeah. I didn't believe it on Chris Brown's side. I believed it on his side.
Right. And it was actually
the coke shit.
Yeah, I mean, does he?
I never seen no coke. I seen hella drugs as a young kid. I'll be 13. I see nigga really pints of them lean. Like big ass bags of weed, pills, all kinds of different pills and shit. I never knew what the pills was, and I used to try some of that shit. I ain't never tried no motherfucking pills. I just like sip a little lean or like,
right,
you know what I'm saying. But I ain't never seen no coke. Here's the thing. Nigga been trying to, like he came out and called my mom a crackhead. I knew he was gonna try and do some shit like that, right?
So you wasn't surprised.
You see, and I know that's a lie, right? So when you hear me saying that coke shit, even I don't know if it's true, and I ain't gonna flip. You hear me saying that coke shit, right? And it pissed him off. And he probably ain't gonna realize this till you see this interview. Now you get a taste of how I feel when you lie on my mama. You see what I'm saying? Now you a hypocrite. Now you gotta say, damn, I shouldn't have lied. It's the same situation. I just seen videos of some coke around this nigga.
Yeah, well,
like the cat stack shit.
Right.
And she came out about that. But if you really look at this shit, she probably came out because she felt like, I need to cover this shit up, even if it's true or not. I done heard rumors about that forever. You see what I'm saying? And it was always shit that had gone. Like when we go out of town, like they had to book me a different hotel room. I'm so young, I don't know what's gonna go down there. You see what I'm saying? And now I hear shit like, they were dead. But I ain't never seen shit myself.
Right. So, how did you feel? I don't know if you seen his tweets, but how did you feel when he was like, I'm gonna take him out
He gonna slap me?
Since I was 17, he's gonna slap you and all that other stuff.
Yeah, he ain't take care of shit, motherfucker. But that nigga ain't slap. I'm 21 now. I'm a grown ass. Like, probably got more meat on me than him. You know what I'm saying?
He feels look at you as like, oh, that's my little brother.
Well, you ain't seen your little brother in 5 years. You see what I'm saying? Your little brother ain't your little brother no more. Like, if you slap me, you ain't dealing with just me. You gonna deal with people that know me too. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I've been in Atlanta. Like, I know for a fact you scared to come back and live here. Like, you might go do a little show or something and make some little money. And I know. And the thing is, it ain't like I can't be touched. I can be touched. You see what I'm saying? Any nigga can be touched. You feel what I'm saying? You ain't Donald Trump. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I don't think it's gangster to put out some money and have something done. You want to show me you hard as my brother? Pull up one deep by yourself and be in my face. You like to be on Instagram Live? Big Soulja ain't from the hood no more. He ain't gonna do that shit. Not with me. You better bring all them, whoever them niggas was, that Piru, whatever the fuck niggas you was around, because that shit ain't gonna work.
Right. Yeah, and when he was doing that stuff like with the Pirus and stuff,
It's embarrassing.
I was like, man,
this nigga not a Piru, and no disrespect to anybody who do their thing, you know what I'm saying? Piru, whatever you, GD, whatever, you know what I'm saying? That ain't me. I ain't grew up in no game. He ain't grew up in no goddamn game. So when I see this nigga as his brother, I'm like, that shit make me look bad. You feel what I'm saying? Then I go talk to the niggas down the street from Chicago, and they like, this nigga ain't, you know, gang and this, that. Then I go talk to these niggas that's real, but it's like, what the fuck is you doing? Because every time they see me, I'm associated with the nigga whether I like it or not. Right. Now when the niggas see me, they don't even mention the nigga.
Right, just let it go.
Let it, yeah, like.
Because, you know, because A-Rap on the interview said, we're glad that Soulja Boy been.
And the Dislike Squad was on his ass. That was on that shit. Like, ain't nobody believe that shit.
Right. You know, he did have altercations like against Southside Mafia, the guy from.
Nigga with the tattoo that make beats and shit. You know, the nigga made some good beats.
Yeah, he's pretty dope, man.
You somebody went the Lil Yachty shit, then Southside was like, I got an automatic shotgun, and Southside live in Atlanta. You see what I'm saying? I be out in Atlanta. Shit like that. I don't know who I'm gonna run to. Atlanta is small. If you're really in Atlanta or right outside Atlanta, like 10, 15 minutes within the city, and you really be out at night, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna run into somebody that knows somebody.
Right, like I spent
right, and that's the thing. Southside, I've been looking at his
county, so like Walker from T.I., Sierra.
Right.
So I go to
if you go look at I don't know about T.I. T.I. ain't from Clayco.
Well, yeah, he's from Riverdale. He's from Riverdale. Like, you know, to show these little things.
But
they were saying Bankhead, but he went to like Riverdale High School and stuff too.
Why, yeah, Shotty Lover said that's Dave.
Right, I mean,
Shotty Lover dead, rest in peace. So yeah, ain't no beef.
Right. I'm just saying though.
The question was about Southside and Lil Yachty. Alright, so Southside, he a hothead dude. He fun to watch on Instagram Live and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And that's how easy it is for my brother to get a reaction out of people. You see what I'm saying? Like, you go look at my brother say one little thing about Lil Yachty, and then Southside, no, I got an automatic shotgun, nigga. We sold 1 million records this year. You ain't made no money like that in a million. And that shit funny as fuck. But like, my brother ain't really trying to have no problem with no Southside and no Lil Yachty and whatever these niggas' names is. You see what I'm saying? Right. And that's what I'm saying. Like, y'all can't let this nigga trick you out your position. Is something Kevin Gates be saying in his interviews. And then another bad look. This nigga go diss Lil Yachty, right? Then I say like the next day Lil Yachty on the phone, you like, I'm so sorry. You know what I'm saying? I ain't mean to. That's all the world started. That shit was bad. The nigga like, oh, I'm so sorry. I ain't mean to. We should just do a song and capitalize off the beat. And I'm like, bro, you just went out bad. And guess what? When I go to Kroger or when I just go to the club, when I go to studios, I'm associated with this nigga.
So pretty much there. So
no matter what I got going on, I could just put the lead role in the film. I could just have the #1 song on iTunes. Nigga don't give a fuck. Your brother going out bad.
Right. So just everywhere you go, somebody walks you say, "Aren't you Soulja Boy's brother?" Pretty much. Like,
not even that.
That happened before?
Growing up when I'm little in high school, you know what I'm saying? I went to a public high school, you know.
Right, so everybody knew.
Yeah, ain't nobody gonna say, are you? It used to be new people from out of town that starstruck. Like, oh my God, like, okay, yeah, I'm about to eat this lunch. I'm about to go to biology.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Right. But people already know. Like, you know what I mean? I've been here for so long.
Right.
Like, they'll just walk and be like, you know what your brother did. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess you got to the point where you get tired of hearing about it. Like, man, like, I don't care.
It ain't that I'm tired of hearing about it. Anybody that you know, like friend or family, if somebody in your family is continuously doing good things, you ain't gonna never get sick of them doing good things. If you get sick of them doing good things, you're a hater. Right. When you keep hearing this bullshit and this fuckery that's associated with your family, I'm gonna rebuild my family name. I'm gonna put some respect on that shit. Like Birdman and say, you feel me? Right. When bullshit keep coming to your attention, you like, alright, I'm putting the message out. This shit is annoying. You know what I mean? But if it was good shit, like, oh, you know, he got #1 album, you know, he got this new dance, I like hearing that shit growing up. But now that I'm like 21 and I'm trying to focus on my shit and doing this, like, now niggas don't even say nothing. I pull up anywhere, don't nobody say shit now. All they say, that overdue song went hard, man. Respect, you know what I'm saying? It ain't easy coming out. Because it ain't easy putting you think I want to put the shit out there like my business like that? But when other people keep trying to expose a nigga and putting my own shit, it's like, nigga, you know what I'm saying? And I don't even know these niggas, so I don't even follow these niggas. I don't even follow them. So I don't even DM and say chill, talking about my family. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Because I ain't one of them niggas that trying to tweet publicly.
Right.
You ain't never seen me tweet publicly, nigga, unless I'm responding. I did what you supposed to do. I put it in the song, I put it out, and the shit took off.
It did. It blew up crazy because remember I had text you, man.
The audio for that song has more views than celebrities' videos on WorldStar right now.
So what are you at right now?
Almost 400,000 or something.
Wow.
Niggas videos, unless you buying that $4,000 cinema box at the top of WorldStar day. They ain't even being that shit.
Or like some people, you know, paid for the world star. They just took.
They still ain't being that shit.
Right. They just took your joint.
And everybody know, like people keep saying this, oh, it's publicity. If I don't know publicity, everybody know a visual get 10 times the attention because you get to see this nigga. Is he believable? You see what I'm saying? If I put the visual out, now I'm doing it for fame. Now as a businessman, I'm thinking, so I guess I might as well put the visual out. You see what I'm saying? Right. But I could have easily, like, I do my own videos. Like that's another talent. Y'all don't know how hard I've really been hustling. Any video on my YouTube page, I edited.
Right, yeah, so you shot like the Atlanta.
I shot every video on my page. Even the gaming shit. That's all me. My green screen, that's all me. I do that shit myself. I'm self-taught. I ain't go to college. I could've, but guess what? Nigga that was supposed to pay for it, where he at? You know what I'm saying?
Right, so I remember.
I'm talking AP classes, gifted student.
Oh, really?
My whole life. You see what I'm saying? I could have went to any college I wanted to, probably except Harvard. I ain't no Harvard nigga. Right. UGA send me mail. Everybody send me mail. I played football. I did all this shit.
Right, so you had scholarship.
Exactly. So fuck. I was like, fuck this nigga.
Right.
I did what I always did.
So I know in the hip hop rapping, you talked about how you had I think a CLS Benz, you had a Mercedes Benz in high school.
I was with the S550. So Lithonia High School. I'm a junior. Ain't nobody touch me.
Right.
And it ain't that I'm hard. It's I'm a respectful dude. I keep to myself. Everybody know me. Y'all knew me since elementary school.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody knows somebody who knows somebody.
Right.
But yeah, I had it about, I say he got it from me like a week before prom. And I just had turned like 16, 17. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I finally got a car. I'm whipping that shit. Then I get a call from a dealership. Like, hey, you know that's not paid for. I'm like, what the fuck? I finally tell everybody I got a car. I've been telling people for a week, I'm finna get this song. I'm about to get this car. I'm telling how the hell I'm about to get it. It was supposed to be.
Oh, okay.
You see what I'm saying? It was supposed to be my first car. I'm showing all the hoes, but they like, oh my god, you know, I'm at lunch, all the hoes at my lunch table and shit. Now you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. I pull up, everybody wanna ride home. Nigga got TVs in the back, big ass room. Next thing you know, I went from driving to Benz school to like seeing which one of these hoes will give me a ride home. I was like, man, that's some bullshit, man.
So that situation, was that part of the reason? Did that start the strain, or was it?
I never started. I started talking to a nigga after that.
Really, after that.
You don't let nobody play with you like that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a bad look.
What was his explanation for? I mean, did he have one? What was his explanation for why did they come to you?
Like I said, you can go look at this nigga history. He's always lying and flexing. You see what I'm saying? And like, who wants to say that about their brother? It's just I'm a realist. I keep it real. Right. It's the truth. You don't want me to say it? Don't do the shit. You see what I'm saying? And of course, I'm thinking it's his and he gave it to me. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
But yeah, it's plenty of stories about him getting cars taken back, and this is, you know what I'm saying? Then I as a brother, right? Like his other little brothers don't want to believe that shit. Probably that's why they come at me. Like you go
on his father's side, like Mississippi.
Yeah. I'm his only sibling. On his
okay.
I got one brother, one sister. He's my only brother, and my dad got a daughter. That's my sister. Okay. So and they all older than me. My brother, and my sister, the same exact age.
Okay, so he the youngest.
I'm the baby.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, what was the question?
I did forget for a second though.
No. Did I think the Benz was mine? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I thought the motherfucking Benz was mine. Then they took it back, and then like I said, as his brother, you don't want to think your brother been lying. Then so I've been like, my brother ain't getting no car taken back, man. He own all the cars. Then when I get a conversation, I'm like, this nigga been lying. And as a man, you know what I'm saying? And my dad looked me in the eye. Your daddy look in your eye and say this. I don't respect a man like that. Your daddy, that's manned up, black father, been in my life my whole life. You gonna say, I can't respect a nigga like that either. And I was like, that's when I started talking to him. When your daddy say you don't respect somebody, you don't want to talk to their ass no more. Right. You see what I'm saying?
I understand. So after that, it was kind of
it was like, fuck this shit. You know, he been doing little shit like this my whole life. I was like, fuck this shit. Then that's when next year I graduated. I started acting and things like that. You know, my career started doing what it do.
Right. So obviously, you said you know him better than anybody. You know, because obviously, from like I said, outside,
not better than anybody.
Well, you know what I'm trying to say.
I know him way more than all these people you see around day to day.
Because it seems like it's always a lot of new people around him. Like John Boy came out with videos saying.
Well, I never met John Boy in my life. You know what I'm saying? Like he was around, I think, for like 6 months, maybe a year. You know what I'm saying? It was so many people around, it don't really matter. You know what I mean? And like making a video like he made and he exposed him, you know what I'm saying? I told my brother that on the phone. We talked one time within 5 years. And he was on the same shit, and I was like, I ain't believe him. I never talked to him again. And it worked. I was like, and I kept doing my acting thing, and I did what I'm doing right now. I was like, I could have made a video like that nigga doing this. I was like, I ain't lame like that. So I ain't want to do that. I ain't want to sit in front of a camera like this and like talk shit and then send it to World Star. I was like, I'm finna diss this nigga and put that shit in the song.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? I did.
Right. So, and it's crazy because, like, you know, you also a while back. So at the time y'all dropped the Way Brothers mixtape, y'all was still cool.
We never dropped the Way Brothers mixtape.
See, it never dropped.
If you look at the cover for Way Brothers mixtape,
okay.
It's the same cover from the My Way mixtape.
Oh, it is. Okay.
I just took that nigga out.
Okay.
Because, like I said, he was always flexing. Like, oh, we gonna do this, you know what I'm saying? When he seen that, I wrote my first song, and I started writing little verses for him on the side. Nothing big, just like some shit you heard before. I'm pretty sure. Right, you know what I'm saying? And then he was like, man, this nigga right. That's when he said, let's do a mixtape. That's how that nigga do. He'll try and feed off you. And you heard that from so many people around before. It's the truth. You see what I'm saying? And then I was like, all right, let's drop it. I got all my songs ready. We ain't record shit. It's been like 2 months. I said, fuck this nigga. I'm in Atlanta. He wherever he at. I dropped the My Way mixtape. You know what I'm saying? And then he was like, I'm so sorry to do that. He was like, I'm going to promote it. I'm going to put it at the top of a lot of mixtapes. I'm going to put up the money, put it on so-and-so website, so-and-so. The shit ain't get put up for nothing. So I was like, fuck it.
Now, can you disclose what you wrote for him?
Yeah. I mean, like I said, it wasn't nothing big. I wrote a couple songs on a couple mixtapes.
Right.
You know
Okay,
what I mean?
okay.
Like, the songs you listen to and be like, where this nigga go? We need this one all the time.
You said something we all had.
And time out. It's been some ghostwriters in the picture. You feel what I'm saying? When people be wondering how their favorite rapper just went ass, you know what I mean? It's the proof is right there in your face.
I understand. So,
not to discredit him, he has wrote them hits that he has. You know what I'm saying? They ain't hard to write. They are catchy.
He definitely had.
But when you talking about actual bars, yeah.